not bad. I have to go live though. Oh, I think I am live actually. Are we live? Can people, is the mic good? What's good? Oh, we live? We live? Okay, cool, cool, cool. Let's start a TikTok live as well. Wait, maybe trying to go live on TikTok, guys. How do I change? How do I change the title? Oh, there it is. Live trading on YouTube. Okay. What's good, boys? Where are you? I'm in Detroit. Literally in the title. Best advice for beginners with funded path, like on the buffer and stuff. If you're on Apex, you literally have to build a buffer. You don't even have a choice. So if you're trading Apex, buffer is the only answer, brother. Boys, I got Dunkin' Donuts for the first time. I'm about to try their bagel. Yo, this bagel is freaking massive. Like, look at this freaking bagel. This shit looks like a burger sandwich. Does it taste good? Not bad. Not bad at all. Um, Code Gaddy50. You fumbled the 50%. You know what, bro? It's all good because if you use my code today, you can join the giveaway, and you may just win. Um, yeah, I'm bullish. I don't know. My target's the daily rejection block. Is there news? Can anyone tell me if there's news? Wait, what? The trade copy not starting. Hold up. PMI at 10, red folder at 10. Okay, this is an issue. My trade copier is not starting. Bullish why we took all objectives. Still bullish higher time frame, that's why. Okay, trade copier is working. Trade copier is working. Let me just set an order here, make sure it's copying. Okay, it's copying. Everything is good. Yeah, bullish. I want to see us put a low below true day open. I'm assuming Asia low to be safe. Pretty textbook day. I'll mark out low of day here, but just because we're not that far actually. So um, if you guys are on TikTok, we're live on YouTube trading. Guys, today we'll end the stream before 11, that's for sure. And we'll good morning. I did drive, yeah, and I gotta drive back today. So okay, we'll put this guy right here. Okay, okay, everything good, everything's good. Put this guy right here. Can you guys even see that? How long did it take to drive? It was like 3.5 hours. It was a pretty good drive. It was a pretty good drive. Let's put that there. Okay, I think everything is ready. Is Detroit a lot different? Yo, it's a lot different, bro. It's a lot different for sure. Blue line on ES. Daily rejection block is the first target higher. Daily buy side liquidity is the second target higher. We do have a Trump speech at 9 p.m. Today could be quite choppy, so something just simple as pre-market highs to pre-market lows could be simple. How many in the giveaway? I think right now two. But guys, this giveaway we're gonna roll them tomorrow, or we're gonna roll it later today. Same here. Code is failing. It's Gaddy50. Make sure there's no spaces or anything, and yeah, it should work. It's also it's a one-time use, so if you've already used it, then only use it once. Um, Should be more aggressive to build the buffer or go slow. I prefer going slow. That's my style, but a lot of people do prefer to go aggressive. You have napkins? You change your setup? No, brother. I'm not. I'm not at my current setup. What's good, boys? What's good? What's good? One account, 50%. Guys, and if you use my code, make sure you send me a message on Discord, so I'll add you guys into the giveaway. We're gonna roll the winners later today. I don't have time to roll them today, but for anyone who uses it today, they'll be rolled for the giveaway today. And then we'll see what we do tomorrow. First, it was good. Not sure. Yeah, it's one account only. So just take advantage of it while you can. Are you Muslim? Yes, I am. Just use it. Message me on Discord. Guys, if you got the 50% off, no, PMI is not heavy. If you got the 50% off using my code today, only today, it's still showing invalid. Can you verify that there's like you make sure there's no spaces and stuff like that? Just a clean. And did you already use the code? Because if you already used it, then it's done. London low is possible. Anything lower is possible. I'm still bullish, but we can take out this. We can take out this. It's working for me. It seems it's working for some people. I am Muslim. Yes, brother. You asked me like 15 times. Thank you. Buys on yes. That's what we're going to look for today. That's what we're going to look for today. I wrote it correct in first try. Failed that payment. Now it's failing every time. I'm not sure. If 25K zero up the account is, if it's at 26,100, no, you can take a $550 payout. This crazy shit always happens. I don't need, brother, I feel you. I mean, I haven't gotten an eval in a really long time. How many hours of sleep do you get a night? I try to get at least 8. If I don't get 8, then I'm pretty unhappy. Look at the amount of cream cheese. Bro, how am I supposed to eat this shit? Look at the amount of cream cheese coming out of this thing right now. Like, I gotta get my breakfast in, but this is too much cream cheese. Like, I'm literally just eating cheese at this point. Not even a bagel. Someone said cream cheese with a side of bagel. 8:44 news. Yeah, I think Trump said something. He said he was gonna invade, he's gonna obliviate Iran or something crazy. He said. He said, what did he say? He's gonna say. He said like, I'm gonna bring them back to. We're trading today on YouTube, brother. If you guys want to see, if you guys are on TikTok, there's 150 of you guys just staring at my face. Come over to the YouTube stream. Um, the discount for Alpha should be for 2 days. 2 days. So market open here in 2 minutes. The easiest thing would be if we take lows, we can take, if we take out these equal lows, I'm gonna mark out those equal lows. That's that blue line. That's it. We look for an easy long. He said bomb them back to the Stone Age. Yeah, that's crazy. Imagine being in Iran and just listening to all this shit. Like, what do you do if you're just a citizen just chilling there? You're just on news and you're like, what the hell? Trump said he's gonna obliviate us to the Stone Age. What's your next step? Like, what do you do? Freak out, I guess. Is Lucid affiliation still available? What do you mean? Nah, he didn't, Paulo, but he was there. Pack your bags and go. Well, they're not letting anybody leave. They picked the war and they're like, yo, you have to stay now. There ain't no we don't even know if this war is real. Brother, it's definitely real. I mean, we don't know to the extreme of it, but it's definitely real. Yo, Dunkin' Donuts, it's not that good, bro. Gotta if you still valid? Yes, but it's one time use. Can you enter me into the giveaway? You gotta message me on Discord, brother. Bro, Tim Hortons is way better. Tim Hortons is so good compared to this. Better than Tim's? Nah, it's really not, bro. This shit is really bad compared to, in my opinion. Okay, there's market open. See how slow that is? See how slow that market open candle is? I think we can actually get a nice short here off the open, actually, before we potentially take longs. This war is made for insider trades. Yeah, I mean, hey, there were people who called it out like a bunch of years ago. Why does my trade debate not work? Trade debate's currently having issues. You want a new low of day? Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. I think that's possible. I think that's possible. What I want to see right now is definitely a run below true day open. So I'm bullish overall, but if we don't manipulate below the open, I'm not interested in long. So I guess currently I'm bearish. I'm expecting a run lower, equal lows. I don't know what setup we would take here. It's moving really slow. I think Trump has a really important speech at around 9 o'clock today, so the market could be slow until then. Hopefully not, but if you want to join the giveaway, You have to message me on Discord, and this is for people who only use my code today. It's available, Richie, until tomorrow. You trade MES or MNQ? I'm gonna be trading ES today. Why does my trade debate not work? Guys, I feel like you guys ask questions and then just leave the chat. I feel like I answered multiple questions twice. Trade debate is having issues right now. They're working on it. Not everyone is able to sign in and get real-time data. Trade debate is working on it. Yeah, mine's working too. Yo, this market open is slow. It's a really slow market open. Okay. Trump just tweeted war with China. No, he didn't, bro. MES is pumping. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep switching to. Well, we can make a new tab here and just see what the Nasdaq's doing. Guys, there's 200 people on TikTok. You guys gotta come over to YouTube stream. You guys gotta come over to the YouTube stream. Okay, we didn't have an S. If we had an SMT there, then I actually missed that long, but we don't. So I want to see this move lower. I want to see this move lower. I see a rejection block here. We'll see if that can potentially frame something lower. SMT with the S, not at the sell. No, I want SMT at the sell side, sell side. At the full sell side. There's SMT at 922, but we left equal lows on NQ. But there is an SMT here, yes. There's SMT all the way at the sell side. No, not at 907. We left equal lows on the Nasdaq. So yeah, we have an SMT now. But I mean SMT in terms of below these levels here. First presentation for value gap here. So we watch first presentation. Shorts here. Maybe if we touch the rejection block and then we also have 10 a.m. PMI. It's 8:44. It's a Trump candle, I'm pretty sure. It's a Trump candle. Let's just check the trade copy here one more time. Yeah, yo, Asia session has been very Asia session has been very clean recently. Yesterday there was no Asia session, the model didn't form. Can you maybe write the time where you mark the high and low of the sessions? I don't mark out the high and low of the sessions. I have equal lows here. Equal lows here. And I'm marking out just the buy side on the daily chart. First presentation, I'm gonna assume this becomes respected and trades higher. I'm not gonna take it long. I'm just watching that. Dude is locked in. You gotta come over to the YouTube stream. What is there? Why is there 200 people on TikTok? I'm not even looking at you guys. I'm looking at YouTube and people are on TikTok. You guys gotta come to the YouTube stream. YouTube stream, you got the charts. Did bro just freeze? It's possible. I'm on hotel Wi-Fi, so seems to be working. Is it only lagging for you? Probably not. Probably not. TikTok's less lag. Yeah, well, TikTok's on my phone, so TikTok shouldn't lag. There's first presentation being used. Sometimes it's like, yeah, it's unfortunate. We'll be back to the regular setup tomorrow. You trade ES more than NQ recently? Yes. You think we moved into a 4-hour market maker buy model? I think we're bullish higher time frame potentially now. How much was the hotel for a night? How much was the hotel for? It was about 250, I think. 250? A little bit less than 250. How was the game? Yo, the game was sick. Detroit won, and it was lit. It was super lit. I can't log into my Tradev account on TradingView. Yes, TradeAvate is having issues currently, so if you can't sign in, it's unfortunate. Took 4 trades in March and 5 in April, up about 2.4 hours. Yo, that's really cool. I'm happy you took less trades, brother. It's been pretty good for me. We actually, I guess we finished March green. Boys, I think we actually finished. We're gonna have to double check that, but I think we actually finished March green because of Asia session the last 2 days. Oh no, I'm not Persian. This is a really slow 9:30 open, guys. Have you tried soul food in Detroit? I don't even know what that is, bro. But no, I don't think I tried that. Unless what I ate yesterday was that. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait till 10 for sure. I would grade this wick. So we're trading into this wick now. Why should we enter off that FEG that got filled? You could have entered off of it. If you're bullish, take it, yeah. That's completely up to you. Just got the alpha 50% trade evade. It's taking a while to get created. This is because of trade evade. It shouldn't take too long to get created. And whether you're able to sign in or not, I can't confirm. Are you bearish? No, actually, I'm bullish, but I'm anticipating us to manipulate. If we don't manipulate lower, there's a pretty good chance here we trade back to midnight opening price. I want to see that low below midnight. I don't like how we have midnight here and no manipulation below. So we're looking for that. How do I get into the giveaway? Message me on Discord your first name, and I got you. Or the first name of your Alpha Futures account. It says Ken will be 15-minute gap up and 10 a.m. research. Easy. Yeah, it could be a 10 a.m. power of 3 idea. Just about a 50K zero with your code. Message me on Discord, brother. I got you. You're not completely dumb. No, you can always make a narrative out of that. You know, there's an SMT. There's a strong long wick here that you can target and maybe the high of it. What's with the layout? We're currently not at our home setup, so this is what we're doing. Tomorrow we'll be back to the regular setup. And if we get a break below this low, I think I would short. So let's prepare here for a potential short. What's the risk going to be? Say we make a lower low, stop at the high. That's a 15-point stop, 15 times. So it's going to be a 2 contracts on the micro S&P. If we go to the NASDAQ, okay, so we'll wait for that and see if it could stay bullish, but we'll see if it breaks down. How do you make up your mind after a loss? What do you mean, how do I make up my mind? GatieTrades is still valid? It's still valid. Is it bugged? A lot of people are saying they used it and then it becomes invalid. Where's your screen? It's on YouTube chat, brother. I don't want the rest of this bagel. Do you trade no news? Yeah, I don't mind trading no news. Shit, I left a pretty big mess. I'm trying, but it says error and the other code is working. The other like code Gaddy. So I'm assuming you probably it's 50% is a one-time use. Did you guys already use it? Everyone trader uses it. Oh, okay, we don't care about all that. Okay, market. Whoops. Market's potentially breaking down here. We're traded into the buy side pool. Um, I'd have to see a lower body. So in other words, a CISD. Otherwise, we cannot trust this setup. I want to see that low below 2-day open. Bearish fair value gap here. If this gets respected, that's a pretty good sign. That's a pretty good sign. Seeing some pretty good speed there. All right, guys, we're gonna jump in short here. Let me just make sure the trade copier is working. Okay, it copied. Okay. Um, we're gonna go stop. We just run a 15-point stop here. Okay, so this is the trade, guys. We got to fill it pretty much at the bottom of first presentation. A lot of speed on that candle I got in. Realistically, stop loss can be pretty much here. For now, we'll keep it at the pretty much where it is, but yeah, I mean, we're gonna trail the stop already on this, so we're gonna drop it to 622, 622.5. So minor de-risking here, and we'll see if we can get that 20 handle run. Hoping this can stay heavy. Yeah, I like the stop loss. I like the stop loss where it is. 225.222.50. Um, possible pyramid in here? Actually, I don't think so. We can't. It's only a 12-point stop. We'd have to drop it to 10-point stop if we're going to pyramid anything. So far, pretty good speed. We'll see if this can continue to sell off. I like 2-day open as a target. Um, for now, we'll just set this in place. See if this can stay heavy. I like that we made a lower low. If we're really heavy, we can respect this we talked about this rejection block potentially forming a setup, and it formed, so we're going to take it. Just making some annotations here. Okay, there. Now everything is good. Okay. Okay. We can trade into this fair value gap. It's fine. We'll see how heavy we get after. I won't be able to pyramid. Um, I'm hoping it's a very quick trade into the gap and then move lower. If we completely fill in this gap, then there's a good chance we're sloppy. Also have to be cautious on alpha futures here. I don't want to get another payout denied. So 10 a.m. I'm just going to set a line here at 9:56. I'm going to label it close alpha futures, just so I don't forget. Nah, whatever. I'll just remember 9:56. 9:56. We're closing this trade. So see if this fair value gap can respect prices. I kind of want to move it to the high of the fair value gap here at 917. So that's a pretty much that's half risk reduction at that point. We're only risking 75 bucks if we can move it to 6617. If we make a lower low, I'll pyramid and move it to the top of the fair value gap. So if we make a lower low here, we'll sell one more and move the stop. I'm honestly considering moving the stop already. 617.50. We'll go 1 point above that, so 618.50. In case it just touches the top. If we make a lower low, I'm going to add one more contract, and this will become 3. You could jump the gun and move your stop here right now. That's quite aggressive in my opinion. If we make a lower low, we may even just go break even and hold, actually. I'm gonna quickly switch over to NASDAQ just to see what's happening. Okay, NASDAQ has really clean equal lows. I'm gonna set an alert there. That's an alert, right? That's an alert. Okay. We gotta be careful with news here. We don't want to did we get filled? No. We don't want to hold this trade through news. 3 cons? That's 3 minis, brother. We're trading micros. Okay, if we make a lower low here on the body, that's what you want to see. Okay, so we're in short 3 contracts now. I'm gonna move the stop to 61750. So the top of this bearish fair value gap. And what we want to see here is it close. What we want to see here is it close. Trying to draw this line now. A closure below this body. That would be a protraction model. And if we get a closure below the body, I'll actually move my stop towards 613. We should be approaching potentially the equal lows on the NASDAQ. Okay, so we made a lower low on the body. I'm gonna switch to the 5-minute chart and see. Yeah, so it's a full 5-minute immediate rebalance. First presentation pretty much also covers our stop. I actually do think it's possible it resoups. The 10-point stop is perfect right now. We're risking exactly 1R. So see what we can get on this trade. I guess I wouldn't want to really see a higher high here, right? Okay, we're gonna roll the stop to 613. Yeah, I mean, if it makes a higher high now, I just want to be out of this position. I mean, you could even consider breaking even. Is there a 2-minute gap? 3, 4. Yeah, I really don't want to see a higher high. That order block should respect prices. Um, so we managed to reduce our risk very nicely. We're only risking a 5-point stop-ish, 5.5-point stop. So around 0.5 R. See if we can stay heavy, respect this rejection block. Should be seeing some speed lower now if we're bearish. 950 macro should finish the job here, hopefully. Let's make it easy. Let's get a great start to April, man. Just make my life easy. Let's get a great start to April here. Get a great start to April. I mean, this is already a great start to April. It's a good setup, good pyramid, good stop loss trail. We have a very obvious target. We went aligned with the pre-market plan. We can get some speed here below the lows. This was the original SMT. So original SMT. So I think that can be taken easily, hopefully, at the very least. Original SMT. And if we make that, then I'll go break even here. I'm waiting for that alert on the NASDAQ. Still no lower low on the NASDAQ, actually. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not seeing the speed that I wanted. I'm considering rolling to break even here. Which is the top of the bearish order block. No, we'll leave the stop where it is. That stop is the invalidation point. And we could always go 50% of the wick, 6110. I just feel like if it goes to my break even, it's probably gonna take out this high, and then what happens is unclear. That's why I don't actually like my stop loss. We'll see. We'll give it a chance. We'll give the high a chance. A lot of speed in those 2 candles. Trading back into that bearish fair value gap. See if it doesn't make a higher high. I really don't want to re-enter. It seems like it's gonna make a higher high. And I don't want it to soup and then I look for a re-entry. I really don't want to look for a re-entry. So the options are run back the original 10-point stop or just accept if it makes a 5-minute higher high. Yeah, if it makes a 5-minute higher high, then we just don't take the trade. And if it closes on a body here, yeah, so you have a close on a body. If this candle trades down and gives me a break even, I'll take it break even. Unless it just goes with a lot of speed. Don't want to see no bullish. Don't want to see no bullish body closure. So what I'll do is I'll trail my stop to 6. That's what I'll do. 610.50. So we'll just put the stop. It's not break even, but it's really close. I'm just gonna put it at that most recent high. I don't want to close manually. Um, we'll just put it at 610.50. I think it'll stop us here for 3 points. So around $40. Yeah. Okay. Unfortunately, we don't get the sell-off that we were looking for. Very good and very good initial move. Couldn't hit the TPs. Nasdaq made an SMT. Could argue a re-entry on an inversion like here. We'll see how long it takes to form. That was a really good trade. That trade was looking really, really good. Yeah, see, so that's why I wanted to break even, because if it was gonna trade here, I'm kind of happy with that management right there. That ended up being only $48. And it could have been break even if I was a little bit more locked in, I think. 30-second OB here. I wouldn't mind a re-entry. We're just gonna have to not take it on alpha. Trades into that 2-minute gap. I like a 30-second CISD here. So the candle yeah, this, I believe it's here. If we close below here, right? Yeah. If we close below here, guys, I'll re-enter. 12-point stop. So we'll run it with 2 contracts. That way we can give news a little bit of room as well. That was a really good looking trade, guys. Honestly, that was a really good looking trade. It's unfortunate it was short-lived. It's unfortunate that trade was pretty short-lived. I mean, obviously this could be a re-entry here. We did respect first presentation. Um, I need to see a body closure. It's got to close with a body next 20 seconds. I guess the best play here would just be disconnect alpha from the trade copier. And we just trade the other firms. This 10 a.m. news is not too significant. Let me test out the copier, make sure it's not copying alpha. Okay, perfect. Okay, if we get a body closure here, notice how we did not get a body closure. Not yet, at least. Can you trade top step? Yeah, you can trade top step. Okay, we're currently in a hotel. Damn, that short was looking really good. That short was looking like a very, very nice delivery. Immediately displaces down, forms the OB, and then just comes back into the range. This was like more first week of March, February price action, where like everything aligned and then the trade just fizzled out. Um, as long as our stop loss is 15 points, Thinking about an entry here. Yeah, we can take an entry right here. So I'll try a re-entry if it displaces through this. Yeah, I don't mind holding through 10 a.m. news. I don't think it should be too impactful. But if the volatility if it's gonna look like this, unless this candle just shoots down, I won't wait. Because then it looks like it's actually waiting for news, which means to set up my form after news. In which case, I don't want to take a short here and then, yeah. See how it's already overlapping? I don't like it anymore. We'll cancel it. We're just going to wait for 10 a.m. here. Just wait till 10 a.m. Yeah, great pyramid on that trade. I think I should have went break even there. Should have went break even a little bit faster. But I'm glad we only lost 40 bucks. Um, guys, 50% off Alpha Futures. If you guys use my code, send me a message on Discord. Don't message me in the chat. Gaddy, I used your code. No. Message me on Discord. We're gonna roll the giveaway winners later today. I can't do it on stream because as soon as we're done trading today, I gotta hit the road. So even though recent referrals don't do much, you're willing to gamble with your money and not wait till 10? Not if it's looking like this. No. If there was an actual clear setup and it looked like 10 a.m. was gonna deliver volatility, then yeah, I'll take the trade. We can get Alpha Futures back on the trade copier here. You with your grill, of course, yeah. It's 50% is for today and tomorrow. But if you want to join the giveaway for today's giveaway, message me today. Okay, we're waiting for 10 a.m. news. This market looks like it wants to wait. Yeah, it could be a double purge setup. Tomorrow included. I think tomorrow we might run another giveaway, but I may not. I can't confirm. I have to see what Alpha wants to do. If it was delivering good, your money would be that news. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. For 10 a.m. news specifically, yeah, 10 a.m. news. The 10 a.m. candles don't tend to be too different. We're live on YouTube, guys. We're live on YouTube. If you want to see the screen, we're live on YouTube. So what's charts? YouTube, brother. YouTube. If you want to see the charts, you got to come to YouTube. Today, we're not at the regular setup, so no charts on TikTok. Please, bro. If I typed org 0.25 perfectly, it did. Yeah, it did. Org is lower. I want to see org 50. That's basically what the targeting is here. Okay, there's 10 a.m. See, does pretty much nothing. But now the market can potentially move. We'll see. What I would want to see here, maybe a sweep of this, potentially. Yeah, it's not clear. Gaddy in my state. Brother, who are you, brother? Who are you, bro? But yeah, I guess I am if you're from Michigan. A sweep and break will take it. Sweep and break will take it. I'll even take that as a sweep if we break lower now. I'll even take that. I don't need much more than that. Well, we gotta wait till 10:02 at least for alpha. Oh, don't go too crazy on this candle here. We just get back into our original position. Like me personally, I would count that as one trade. I wouldn't count this like it's the same trade had I just never moved my stop. It's just me being nimble in my risk management. Benefit using Alpha Advanced, you can request a 15K payout, and there's no consistency rule. So you can make 15K in one day and then request it the next. Well, after 5 winning days. It's a more it's not advanced is like if you want to go for larger payouts, I'd go for advanced. there an SMT there? Currently there is. See if it holds. Okay, it doesn't hold, but we swept. If we can stay below first presentation, I'd even short a lower low here, to be honest. 14-point stop. And our target's true day open 24. If it just displaces lower now, I'll short it. Yeah, AM session's been pretty. Yeah, 10:02 you can trade now. You're good. Let's just test out the copier one more time. Now that we added alpha futures back. True day open is midnight opening price. Okay, we're back in here. Yeah, that original short was nice, man. I really did think the macro was just gonna deliver straight to TP, if I'm being honest with you guys. That first trade was looking good. Did anyone else take that initial short too? Did anyone else take that initial short? Because that was like so textbook. That was very, very textbook setup. Gotta be adding 3 ads on his YouTube and calling one. I don't choose the ads, I don't choose the ads, bro. You took the short, Vigo. I think that was a really good short, man. I think that was a really good short. You missed it, but you would have. You guys did, yeah. I'm honestly surprised that macro didn't get the job done. I'm honestly really surprised. We left equal lows, which is a very good sign that today just might be a choppy session. You know, we may retake out the highs here, and then we can short again potentially. You wanted the best? Appreciate you, Just. Yeah, I mean, my advice to people who don't trust other people is just trust what you see, I guess. Well, actually, don't trust everything you see. Surprise, it's AM session. That was just such a nice delivery. The amount of speed that we got at 942, the very nice protraction model at 947, the equal lows above both opening prices, and then the macro hit, and it's like this macro delivers, and then we just go sideways. I did take that short, but it was very textbook. Yeah. Targeting the data high. A lot of people are saying that. Man, how are you holding up? You have like a crazy look. You said mid-March. No, we've taken a lot of wins actually. We've just been taking wins in Asia session and PM session. We haven't been doing well in AM session. Although yesterday we took a very nice AM session short. Why is market so slow these days? The war probably is a big portion. If we break lower here, there's no gaps. There's a 2-minute gap. Yeah, if we break below the 10 a.m. open, I'll short. You wake up for Asia session. I don't have to wake up. Asia session is like evening for me. If we get some speed here, I need speed. I don't want to just short one down close candle. I need actual speed here. No speed. Asia session has been really good recently. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I'd want us to stay below this blue line here. And if we do, and then displace lower with speed, I'll short. Otherwise, this is probably going to take out the opening range high. And then I'll look for a 10 a.m. reversal, actually. So we'll play the range. Either or, we'll short it from here if we break, or from here if we break. It's got to be speed, though. There's got to be speed. And no speed, I don't want it. I don't want it if there's no speed. We'll trade Asia, trade PM. Actually, don't trade Asia today. Trump speaks at 9. Why short 5 time frame bullish? Today, it's the range bound narrative day for me. And the main reason is we have no manipulation below midnight opening price. So there's a pretty good chance we do get there. A little bit more speed on this candle. I'll take a 15-point entry. If we get it, RB's a rejection block. I don't like that it's wicking, but if we form a fair value gap, we're gonna have to just leave our stop here if we take this trade. Let me not leave an order there. If we take this trade, it has to be this candle that just makes a breakaway gap here. I'll also take it off an immediate rebalance, but it has to be this candle that fails me. Oh, okay, it's already going down. We're not taking that trade. Definitely not taking that. If anything, you could argue along here for anyone who wants to target the AM session high, but I don't think we can even get 1R out of that. Can we get 1R out of that? Because if so, no, not really. Okay, we wait. We just wait. We have to wait for the buy side to be taken. I'm happy to play the range. If this, then that. This is going very sideways now. So if I'm going to take a trade, there's got to be a very clear speedy displacement. Very clear speedy displacement. Rejection block is from this high body to the wick high. So this is your entire rejection block. Like this. So this is just the low of the rejection block. Which mentorship can I get rejection block lesson in? 2016 is where he first brings it up, I think. No, he brings it up in before, but 2016 is where you're going to want to learn the rejection block. And then in terms of applicable cases, you're going to want to watch 2023. In 2023 mentorship, when he's tape reading live, he'll talk about the rejection block. I just want to see the chart. Come to YouTube, brother. Come to YouTube. You'll see the chart right now. Is there SMT at the highs? I think I would like an SMT at the highs there, actually. It's an order block? No, it's not an order block at all. Rejection block is the green candle close? No, it's not. That's not correct. It's the highest body close at the swing high to the highest wick at the swing high. This is your swing high. The highest body at that swing point is this to the highest. It's not an order block. That might have been the worst 950 macro in a very long time. I mean, bro shows the chart. Come on YouTube stream, guys. YouTube stream has the chart. I don't think I would take. Like, do I want to take something from the middle of the range out? I don't think so. I really think the only thing I can really take today is if we take out the AM session high and then re-enter short. It's possible he said that in a recent video, but I can definitely 100% say that he 100% has probably, he said word for word that it does not matter if it's up close, down close, it's the highest body at the swing high. They're gonna trip me up here on this. Long you in Detroit for? I'm leaving right after the stream. Bro, you trade every day or only see the moment? Sorry, I don't understand the question. Guys, this is the Top Fest, man. Where you at? We're in Detroit. Going back home today, so tomorrow regular stream. This is a Chop Fest, man. This is a Chop Fest. I'm not gonna enter short from inside the range. I'll take a protraction after. Can we still enter the giveaway? Yeah, you can still enter the giveaway. Yeah, I was just visiting. People define OB differently. People define OB incorrectly. People define order block incorrectly. I mean, are we taking this? Are we taking this? Let me take a look at YM here. I'm I'm gonna take it with me just for fun. I mean, it's the model. It's just too choppy, guys. I can't, I can't take it. Oh, thank God we didn't take it, guys. I would be very uncomfortable had we taken it. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's not the model, but listen, if you guys are in the Discord, you guys saw the announcement I made, right? You guys saw the announcement I made. This is not a trade I would take off stream ever. It's just not. I hate to sit here. I don't know why it's been hard for me to sit here and not take a trade in front of you guys, but this is simply not a clear setup with confluences. It's just not. It's a rule break. It's a rule break. So the only way I see myself getting into a trade here is if we break, retrace, and then a protraction forms. That's option one. Or option two, I prefer option two, is the market rallies higher, takes out the AM high here, and then we get a 1050 macro, 1030 power of three, just like yesterday, 1030 power three lower. Same short as yesterday. So until then, we're not taking it. Let's say buy side is raid, the RB is the last up close candle that formed the swing high. The highest up close, no, the highest candle body at the swing high. Open or close, down or up, does not matter. What would I target? The equal lows on ES at 6586 and also 2-day opening price. That's the main objective. Create a demo account for those unclear trades there. You'll also see the stats from that. I know the stats, brother. Trust me when I say I know the stats. These are the trades I've spent the last 2 years trying to eliminate. Can you give me an example of a breaker? This is your bullish breaker right here. Low, swing high, swing lower low, swing higher high. 947 short. Yeah, I think that was a really good short, bro. I take that short. I've had a lot of TPs from a short at 947. I pyramided at 947 short. Was that win short? No, it was a small loss. Small loss. 0.25 R. We had the TP set down here. Couldn't get the terminus. Is being married to my bias a wrong thing? No, it's good to have conviction. Now, having conviction because the chart is giving you conviction is one thing. Having conviction or hope is a different thing. You don't want it to be hope. You want it to be your system tells you, right? Every time the lying orange man opens his mouth, you get PA like this. It's so true, man. It's so true. You know what I think is happening? I think any minute now, or maybe in lunch, we're just gonna get a Trump candle. If AM consolidates, lunch has a higher chance of delivering to sell side. Yeah, that's true. So I'm looking at 10:30 here. 10:30 is our next key time. So we'll see if we can get something around that time. And if not, then we may have to call it a no AM session. I have a theory that most models based on waiting for retracement are not profitable as they miss on those. Yeah, that's okay though. You can miss. That's the thing, Jacob. You can miss those. You can miss those setups. It's okay. Having conversations with one, but the patience required. Yeah, it's not. It's not ideal, bro. Um, that's the thing, Jacob, that people don't realize. You don't have to capture every move with your model. You just have to capture the moves that are for your model only, right? 2 weeks I traded once only and it's a break-even trade. I think that's actually very impressive, brother. I actually think that's impressive. I have a theory that, yeah, exactly. Just message me on Discord if you use my code. Did I delete the thing? Yeah. So guys, Alpha Futures is 50% off if you use my code GATI50. If you want 50% off, it's GATI50. How do you define order block once again? I'd recommend just watching my YouTube video. I don't want to do a full lecture right now. I got you, Miska. I will add you. If you guys use my code and you send me a message, I will add you once I'm back home. Trump has a speaker that ran about 21. Yeah, so that could play a role for sure. That could play a role. How long? It's going to be 2 days. So today and then tomorrow for 50% off. Is 9:03 candle is 9:03 a.m. candle a breaker? 9:03. Yes, yes, it is. It's a very weak breaker, but it is. Chart colors. Okay, I will do it very quickly, and this will be saved so you can go back and watch it. D, B, D, D, E, 7 for the background. All the candlesticks are black, except for the up close candle body, which is 7 EC 482. No retracement moves gives you what a 1 to 2. Retracement gives you a better R. No, a no retrace. I think he means no retracement move. He means like shorting it up here and then just go straight down, no retracements, and catching one of those trends, right? I think that's what he means. Appreciate you, A trading. I used the code and bought the account. Yeah, just message me, brother. If you message me on Discord, I will reply to you. Don't worry. Price was so clean until the macro. Oh, it was so clean. Those signatures in here, we went straight through first presentation. We went straight through that swing low. We traded back into first presentation. Look at the body there. Next candle, we get an order block here. Sold mitigation. It's just absolutely beautiful. And then the regular choppy session starts. You took one trade so far. Easiest long as soon as I enter chop fest. It's been a chop fest for a while, brother. I don't think we can say, unless you entered long here, then sure. Can you check NQ? For sure, we can check NQ, yeah. I have an alert set on NQ, so we're not missing anything. I have the alert at the buy side. That's what we're waiting for. So we got an S&T there. That's good. So if we can soup out this high, get an SMT with this high. You ever trade gold in AM session? I rarely trade gold. Most times I'd rather just not trade. The only time I'll trade gold is when I make the decision based on my experience and discretion. In other words, in other words, if I see something and I'm like, you know what, this isn't my model, but I think it's worth taking this trade. I've seen this before. I think we can get a good return and I accept the risk. I will trade gold, right? But I'm not going to show up actively looking to trade gold. Man, I hate that there was no follow through on either sides. Yeah, it's just going sideways right now. I think we're definitely time distortioning, so we just got to wait. You got to wait. I long that 952 on NQ and bro, this chop is so boring. You got long 952. I mean, yo, your buy side objective should probably be hit if you're aiming for that. Hopefully. How long do you wait for your setup? How long do I wait for my setup? What do you mean? Depends. Sometimes I'll short 931. Sometimes I gotta wait till 1050 macro. Bro, markets have to manipulate below true day open. They don't have to. No such thing as have to. Can you explain what's first presentation for value gap and what's the significance? It's the first imbalance that prints, the first inefficiency that prints after 930. What's the significance? Well, it's the first one. How do you feel about the day? I feel a little bit robbed. I feel a little bit robbed, if I'm being honest. I felt like that short was so good. I got a very nice pyramid. The draw and liquidity was so clean and so strong. Everything was looking great. And then the market said, and it is what it is. I'm happy how I traded today, though. I'm really happy with my execution. Exactly what I wanted today. Executions reflecting my system. This is my system. And these are the executions that reflect. That's all I could ask for. So I'm happy, but I do feel a little bit robbed. And I was hoping to start April, you know. I thought we were gonna start April with a very straight to TP. You know how the trades I just go straight to TP. I was like, yo, it's April. Let's get a straight to TP trade. No, they're making us worth it. They're making us work for it. The market fried everybody. I mean, I wouldn't consider myself fried. Okay, I wouldn't go as far to say fried. Um, April Fool's price action for real. April Fool's textbook setup, bro. Literally. April Fool. They give me a textbook classic model with a textbook protraction model. 2 for 1 deal. 2 for 1 deal. And then they canceled that shit. April Fool, man. Alpha Future will have 50% off today and tomorrow. You look up to my mentality. That's definitely something that I would want you to take from me. Because my not because I'm trying to boost my mentality, because I built my mentality based on, the books I've read and the lectures I've watched and the podcasts and a lot of ICT lectures. God, you know that Trump will be speaking? Yes, at 9 p.m. Eastern time. ICT April Fool's jokes are about to be juicy. Yeah, they are. I don't know why these shorts didn't work, but what it is what it is. Yeah. I think it's just a time distortion thing. I think once we get 10:30 here, the Nasdaq's going to put an S&T at the highs. We wait for 10:30 and we can potentially take a short. If there's no setup at 10:30, your boy's hopping off. That's it. How many entries? I actually have no idea, but I'm assuming it's around 10 to 20, if I had to guess. Yeah. Guys, one thing for sure, if you guys are in YouTube chat, first things first, how many people are in YouTube chat? That's the first question I have to ask. How many people are in YouTube chat right now? Does it say? Okay, there's the high. You're in longs? Nice, bro. 244. For those 344 people, just know I'm going to be trying to do a better job to actually execute my system. Um, my actual trading system here. And we'll just short a first presentation inversion here. So we have the benefit of a 15-point entry with a pretty simple around 20 to 30-ish point target. It's a one-time 50% off. Yeah. Why are you bearish right now, Orgus Tab? What's the reason behind the bearish bias? The no manipulation below true day opening price is number one. Number two, I have a range day bias, which means I'm expecting it to stay range bound. In other words, if we go up, I'm expecting it to go down. And if we go down, I'm expecting it to go up. And thirdly, there's no manipulation below the true day opening price. And there's a very good chance statistically that we do trade back to that true day opening price in the morning session. And the fact that we're close to it makes it even more likely. The fact that it's range bound narrative is also more likely. And the fact that we haven't seen a run on sell side is also more likely. True day opening price is midnight. What's your rules when losing one trade? Nothing. No, I don't change anything. After 2022, I would watch 2023. 2023 is my personal favorite. That's my personal favorite one. You took the 47, blew your first account? You blew your first account on one trade? Yeah, there's S&T at the buy side there. I'm deleting this macro off my chart. Freaking fake ass macro. Range bound narrative, why we have news? Because Trump's speaking at 9 p.m. about something very important. So I'm assuming all the big money is waiting for that. Okay, we're seeing some speed here. It's not quite 10:30 though. I don't like that. But this 10 a.m. can flip. Let me see where we opened up at 9:30. Can this So we talked about this in boot camp. It's all under the premises, can this candle flip? Yeah. I would really rather wait till 10:30. Let's see what happens here. Just more price action? Yeah. Expected. And that's all I can say, really. It's expected. I mean, I'm down for just a 15-point entry, I think. I hope it does inform the setup here, because then I'm gonna have to decide whether to take it or not. And I would much rather take it at 10:30. Much rather. Okay, nice, nice, yes. We don't need a full face cam. Show the screen. Brother, there's no screen today. We're on YouTube live. We're in Detroit. I'm not at home. I don't have my setup. If you want to see the screen and the trading, you got to come to YouTube chat. They're gonna make me take this shit. They're gonna make me take it. I'm waiting until 10:30, guys. I'm putting my foot down and I'm waiting until 10:30. 10:30 is my key time. Hopefully it doesn't form before then. Imagine the war comes to an end. How clean will the price action be? Probably somewhat back to normal. How much is 1 point MES? It's $5. Are you playing Roblox? No, man. We're what? Can't hear the question. Final face cam on TikTok? What? Gaddy, why there no a lot of screen? I'm not sure the question you're asking, but let me do this so it's a little bit bigger. All right, 10:30. Let's go to Ollie. Do you think Hive week will form today? I'm actually still bullish on the week, so no. But also it's NFP week, so literally anything can happen. Quite literally anything. Also, Trump speaks at 9. Higher time frame bias is out the window, guys. Higher time frame bias is out the window. Realistically, there is nothing higher time frame, clearly higher time frame from today. Nothing clearly higher time. There's just no way because one Trump candle, one news drop, one NFP can just change everything. So it's really we should have no higher time frame bias. Can we only see your face cam too? We're at lock in here. Okay, 2 minutes till 10:30. Yeah, we took like one pretty much break even loss minus. I don't know. I forget how much. I think that was like $40. Um, we took the initial short at 942. Why ES no NQ? Better risk on NQ. Sorry, better risk on ES. Like imagine we took that short on ES or NQ, guys. Say we entered at the bottom of this candle. So how much would we have risked? Oh, that's ES. If we took that same setup on NQ, guys, you guys ready? Can we even take one contract? 80 point stop loss. I'm not taking no trade with an 80-point stop on NQ. There's no way. Why are these candles so big? So what are you waiting for after 10:30? My model. At this point, this that just have to wait for the model. I can trust this high right here. I can also trust it if we go up, soup, and then break. I can also trust just a break, in which case I'll short with a stop there. Or I can trust 10:30 to displace lower, and then we retrace. Why is the mic so different here compared to TikTok? TikTok is a microphone, or TikTok is my phone microphone, and YouTube is these earbuds, which are not good. Yo, this session might be over, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, patience is important, but you watch SpongeBob? Yeah, I've seen SpongeBob. Germany? Oh, Germany's. I know a lot of people from Germany now. 10:30 open in 10 seconds. I'd prefer us just take out the highs at this point on ES as well, if I'm being honest. I think that would just be the easiest thing. Take out the highs, break. Oh. Yeah, it's a boring session, man. Yeah, break even on the initial short, and then that's it. Um, I mean, that's good. I mean, I like my community, if that's what we're trying to say. No need to compare, but short. I want a short, but I don't think the market wants to short, and I'm gonna be honest. You think SpongeBob is a bad guy? Nah, bro. If anyone's a bad guy, it's Mr. Krabs. It's Mr. Krabs. Okay, at least we're seeing some speed here. Speed is good, even if it's speed up. See if we could take out the high, go lower. Does the path matter? Of course, bro. The hell? Of course. We'll give it to be announced in Discord. Yeah, it'll be in Discord. You guys don't have to wait around in stream. Um, I want to be doing it on stream because I have to hit the road right after this. I got check out at 11, so this is gonna form here And otherwise, I'll have to give you guys a signal on my phone, or not a signal, but like an alert about what we're doing here. So it doesn't have to take out this high. It can just take out this high. Is there a double S&T? No. But if it breaks lower here, yeah, I'll be happy with that. Gotti, our birds. All right, bro. All right, bro. Anything but trading questions, bro. Anything but trading questions. On your life, this that's funny actually. That's funny. Okay. First signs of weakness, inversion fair value gap. I'll take a 15-point entry here. So the bottom of first presentation. And there's also this little small fair value gap here. Guys, I'm gonna take this and it's gonna be a set and forget kind of an idea. If it displaces through, obviously. If it comes back up in here, I don't want none of that. It'll be a set and forget kind of trade. Gonna quickly switch over to NQ. Don't like an SMT there. So that we can probably get a better entry on this. The S&T is at 1024. So if we can just get below 1024, 14-point stop. Feels like one of those trades that's gonna enter me, then just go immediately up, if I'm being honest. We'll see if it gets a full breaker. I'm happy with the risk. I'm happy with this trade idea. 10th. It's pretty much the same short as yesterday. All right, guys. We're gonna try this trade. Guys, this is a set and forget trade. Meaning I'm gonna put this stop loss and I'm gonna set this somewhere here. And this stop loss is probably not gonna move. It honestly only looks good on the 1 minute, but we do get a full breaker with a first presentation reinversion. So this is our breaker block. This is pretty much the same setup as yesterday. If you guys remember the short we took yesterday, this is pretty much the exact same setup as yesterday. So this is the trade, this is the risk, accepted and defined. If we can get below here, then I'll move my stop. That's an ugly ass color. It's not nice as well. Um, okay. And then we'll make this red. Perfect. Just the way I like it. Bearish for value gap in here. Any chance I can make this 10 points? All right, guys, we're gonna make this a 10 point stop here. Stop at the high, the BPR 620. Okay. Now we're not gonna touch the stop. And we're gonna go 3 contracts. So pyramid in that there and move the stop down. Take the short inside the fair value gap. This is the position I'm happy with. And I would just want us to see us get below here. And if we can get below there, that's it. That should be a pretty easy trade. So stop loss is at the low of the balanced price range. Pretty much the high of this. I'm anticipating this to be a breakaway gap. It's already immediately shooting up here, so we may be able to get out of this before even remove this IFUG annotation. Make sure our stop loss is 10 points. We don't want to lose more than, and that's got to be 3. Hopefully we can respect this breaker and make a lower low. This shit is just shooting up. Doesn't look like it's going to be a breakaway. Looks like we will make a higher high. Straight shooter. We'll see. See if it wicks here. It could. Decent-ish wick. Not the most convincing. We'll just draw this out and see. Think we're out here. Yeah. Okay, guys. I mean that, it looks like a good short initially. 1030 power of 3. This is, I don't know if, wow, that's a lot of speed there. We take out the full highs. 1050 macro could deliver lower. It's not something I'm going to look to capture. It looks like it was just another fake move lower. Just fine. Maybe we won't move lower. Pretty good reaction initially. Couldn't capitalize. And that's it. Could it still go lower? It's very possible. Is there an SMT up there? No SMT. There was a 50-minute gap in play there, which I guess I didn't really see. But okay, let's put this inside the. I'm happy with those trades actually. I'm very happy with those trades. What is today? Today's April 1st. Wednesday, April 1st, 2026. Um, and that was a protraction. Model short. So I'm putting in the journal, guys. Notes. Honestly, really happy with both. I'm with my game plan. And both good setups. Still think it may deliver lower. But that is all from me today in AM session. Unfortunately, good delivery, but couldn't reach terminus. Could not reach terminus. And that's it. That's all it is. That's all she wrote. April, it's Wednesday, April 1st, 2026. So put that in there. Let's go see last couple of things here, what the market's done. And so, yeah, I'm not sure what's going to happen. In my opinion, it can go lower, but I think Nasdaq has equal highs with the pre-market highs. So I think, yeah, NQ just left perfectly equal highs here. So I'm going to assume that those equal highs will be taken. And that's it. It's gone for 15 minutes. And the market just, what is this man chop stopped, then go to data high. Yeah, what is the AM session? Well, I mean, we won an AM session trade yesterday, bro. So this price action is kind of cooked. Yeah. I guess the only thing I would study here is if we got a break below this low. So that's what I'll leave you guys with. If we got a break below here, and we'll just watch. We'll have to come back for that another day. First hour dealing range, signal that lunch might go higher. It's possible. Alpha's not 50% off for me. It's code GATI50. You have to add 50 at the end of the code, and it's a one-time use. Nvidia's keep going up. Happy to see that. Yeah, the market's just overall going. It's the market, right? Nvidia's a good stock. If the whole market goes up, it'll be impacted here. So we'll stay here for like 2 more minutes, answer the last couple questions. When is the giveaway? I'm gonna announce it when I get home. I'll roll. Where's the chart? It's on YouTube, but we're calling it a stream now. What is this man chopped and stop? Yeah, it happens, brother. It happens. I mean, look at the session. Look at the session here. It's not too eventful, right? You listen to the. No, I actually haven't yet. Can the orange guy just be quiet? Guys, I understand the market's difficult, but we got to stop deferring the blame here, right? You got to stop deferring the blame. Nobody told you to trade. Nobody told you to push the button today. You could have simply not trade. You can simply not trade any day until the war is over if you want, right? So that's just it. That's just it, brother. You decide what to do. It's not easy. No, it's not easy. I'm not saying it's easy, but you can't just put the blame on something else. You're the ones. We're the ones pushing the buttons, right? Yeah, we took the 1 hour range thing I think shorts are still viable, but I may be wrong. This angular camel suits you more. Yeah, we'll see if it delivers. I think NQ still has equal highs. I would want to see those equal highs get taken. Is it possible that the mini took out the buy side? No, it's short on the mini too. This again, Trump directed Vance to communicate privately that he's open to a ceasefire long. I think that's too. Hawks or Magic? Yo, I'm taking the Hawks. As long as it's healthy lineups, I'm definitely taking the Hawks. Hawks are cooking, bro. Hawks are cooking. And then it'd be a 1050 macro idea. I personally think 1050 macro will deliver lower, but it's not gonna be for me. So I appreciate you guys coming through the live stream. Tomorrow will be live, but tomorrow's the day before non-farm payroll. So we're just gonna be tape reading and watching the charts. So at least we can get a break from that. And then Friday's NFP. You guys know me. I love NFP day. So hopefully we can have a good NFP Friday after 9:30. According to the NBA channel. NBA channel's in this chat only, bro. That's where the NBA channel is. So I appreciate you guys coming through. Oh yeah, I think Friday's an early close, right? Well, I'll double check that. We'll see on stream. But I appreciate you guys. I think I turned my microphone on. Wait, can you guys hear me? Oh, you can. Anyway, TikTok, I'm signing out. If you're on YouTube, I will see you guys live tomorrow. TikTok, I mean, we'll be live tomorrow on TikTok too. Um, yeah, I would study the 1050 macro idea. There's still equal highs above on the Nasdaq, so be careful. I will see you guys live tomorrow. And the Discord, the winners will be announced later today, more toward the evening time. Um, and I'll see you guys. Take care. Peace. Have a wonderful day. If you take a 1050 macro short, let me know. Giveaway is, yes, you can still enter the giveaway. Just send me a message on Discord if you use my code today. If you use my code today, if you get me before I roll on, which is like gonna be around like probably 4 or 5 hours. If you get it before then, let me know. I will get you guys in. And appreciate you guys coming through.